This is Solo P1. Happy New Year. Well, not Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. Happy Boxing Day. Game 17. Liverpool versus Leicester. Final whistle. We've got a special guest here today. I'm going to bring him in a minute. But first, I'm going to bring in my co-Q's, my partner in crime on the channel. He's TOTO. Ah!
Yeah,
There you
big up,
go.
man.
There you go. How you doing, bro? How's it
Yeah,
going?
man, I'm doing well. Good mood today, man. Really good mood. Getting the win, 9 points ahead. It's happy for Liverpool fan, man. It's absolutely happy, and yeah, big up.
We do what we do, innit? We'll do what we do.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to bring in this guest, special guest. Everybody knows this man. He knows everything about Liverpool, historian about Liverpool. He's one of the greatest content creators on the YouTube channel. This guy should have more subscribers. But the fact is, he talks facts, and some people don't like facts. This guy, his name is Anfield Uncle Rods. Big up, bro.
Yeah, man. I like the intro.
Every week I'm getting better at it.
I like the intro, bro. I like the intro.
Big up, man. Listen.
Toto Hammer, my brethren. What's going on, man?
He's back.
Yeah,
Toto's back, man.
You're back, innit? You're back.
Yeah.
Nice to see your smiling face again. You know what I mean? I miss your smiling face on Christmas
I know,
Eve,
man. I know.
man. I thought I was going to see you with a Christmas hat and all that, bro. How you doing? You all right, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Yeah, that's good.
So today, before we get into the football, I'm just gonna go and get my pillow, for my chair. But I'm gonna ask this question for both of you, how was your Christmas and Boxing Day? Back in 1 second.
Yeah, it was like, well, I'll let Toto go first. Mine
was good. I was just, chilling out with family. I just enjoying myself. And that's what it is in Boxing Day, and Christmas, family get together and all that. You meet families, you spend time with them, and that's basically what I was doing. Taking some time off because Liverpool weren't actually playing at that point, so I was just, taking time off the football, trying to spend time with my family, and that's what it is at Christmas, isn't it? It's about enjoying yourself and making the most out of everything. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing this Christmas, man. Just enjoying myself and spending time with family.
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. I think Christmas time's all about family because, like,
yeah,
I hate to sound morbid, but you never know if you'll get another one. You know what I mean? So you cherish the time that you have with the family because the way this world's going at the moment, and it's very crazy. Do you know what I mean? But on a more upbeat note, I just spent it with the family. Mum wasn't feeling too well yesterday, so I ended up just doing all the Christmas dinner. Just done the veg, rice, the turkey, all the potatoes and that. You know what I mean? And it come out all right. So I just chilled, man. I was supposed to go to my cousin's place because my cousin usually has a lot of people around. But I said, no, I'll just stay. I'll just stay on base. You know what I mean? But it was good. I enjoyed it. And then today I went to work today. And we're doing a Watford game, and they beat Portsmouth in the last minute. 3-1. So it's been great. And then obviously you come home and you watch your team, and they go 7 points clear, and they could be 10 points at the end of the day if we win against Everton, which I hope we do. Do you know what I mean? So it's all good. It's happy times, isn't it? It's happy times. You know what I mean? And can't complain. We just got to keep on doing what we're doing as a team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've got 29th this Sunday. We play West Ham.
Yeah.
And then on the 5th we got Man United, which I think will beat both of them. I think what me and Solo was talking about the other day was we're looking to get a maximum of 9 points out of these 3 games that we got coming. We passed the first hurdle, so we've got 2 more hurdles to go. Do you know what I mean? If we can get 9 points at the end of the day, obviously at these 3 games, that's gonna make me start believing that we could probably do something special this season.
Yeah, I think we should definitely get the 9 points out of these games. We've got 3 today. Yeah. West Ham should be a win. I don't care if it's away. I don't care where we play West Ham. We should beat West Ham. And Man United are playing. I don't care if Man United were on form and they get down to Anfield. It's next level. You get me? So, You know what I mean? It's one of them people saying like, I think said, I'm going to talk. My Christmas was good. I had with family and that with all my friends and family and parents and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yam up the turkey, one of them.
Ooh.
Next day, Boxing Day. You know what I mean? It's still there, Nothing left now. It's all dust now.
It's gone.
Yeah, there's there's animals in the house, man. You get me? There's animals in the house. It's one of them, isn't it? I'm surprised it lasted Boxing Day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I enjoy my Christmas. Relax. I like listening to a lot of music, you know. And
what did you say? There's animals, you know.
Animals in the house, bro. You know what I mean? There's about 10 of us. You get me?
Stop it.
Now black people are, bro. You know how black people are when we're around the table.
Yo, listen.
There's no fun. We can't just be normal. Have the normal portions. We're gonna indulge. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. Yeah, let me tell you something. My cousin of mine passed away a couple of years back, and they said sort of like, obviously when they're doing the food, they said, look, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have family and people who are diabetic come up first for their food. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You were seeing black people's hands come from everywhere.
Yeah. So, remember Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
When having that barbecue at the beginning.
Yeah.
And everyone just rushing to the front, putting their hands on the barbecue.
Yeah.
That's what it's like, isn't it? It's ain't gonna last, is it, the food. But it did last the Boxing Day, which I was very surprised about. We have a nice fish tomorrow. We're gonna have fish tomorrow, nice fish tomorrow, which I'm cooking. And
you can cook?
Yeah, of course. My mum teach me since I was 6.
Go on,
you know how black parents, they get you in the kitchen, come and do this. You know how it is. And I'm going to be and then also we've got lamb as well, which is going to be on lamb or beef on New Year's Day. So yeah, man, we're having a good Christmas, man. This is what we do. But yeah, man, overall, I was happy today, getting the points today. I was a bit shocked at the Chelsea game. I weren't really shocked at the Man City game. When I saw Man City lose, I wasn't really shocked though the form that Man City's in. But when I saw that score with the Chelsea score, I thought, whoa, now we're talking, because they're the ones that are behind us and it's second place. So a lot of rival fans can talk about Liverpool, where Liverpool are going to slip up. They need to watch their team before they look at our team.
Yeah.
And like Arnie Slot says, and just like the other players, one game at a time.
What's going on with Man City, though? What is going on with Man City?
They're finished, don't they? I think there's arguments in the dressing room. Pep wants to, you know what I mean? Pep's a psychopath. As Pep is, he wants to scratch his face, and so he's probably flipping, I don't know. He's probably getting them to do, when they're in the changing room, he's probably getting them to sit on the wood at this point instead of the chairs, probably on the floor. Pep's like, he's one of them, isn't it? The team's done, isn't it? So I think in January, he's going to make a lot of signings in January. And I think because Pep said he wants to make the team better because he's got 2 years left on his contract. Basically, he wants to do what Slot done, what Klopp done, make the team better than leave. He don't want to leave the team in this state. So I get where he's coming from, but the team's finished. Man United's finished as well. They didn't even really get started. So this manager now, they didn't even get started again, getting beat. So they need to watch about getting relegated. Never mind getting in the top 8, top 10. They might even get relegated. See, Man United, they're not far from relegation,
Do you know something? Do you know something? Yeah. Do you know something? If you look at Man City, even if he does for somehow he does a lot of sort of like.
They're going to catch up. They're going to catch us.
I don't think that's going to help their cause. I think it goes deeper than that. It goes deeper than buying a few world class players. It goes deeper. There's something rotten with Man City.
Something's happening. Yeah, something's happening.
Do you understand? Do you get me? Man City do not lose or draw this many games, even when they're having a bad run.
And they've still got some decent players there, It's not like they got waste, man. They got Haaland. Haaland is scared. He's afraid of scoring now.
Yeah.
He's nervous of scoring. You can see when he was on the ball. Watched a bit of it today. And there were comments saying he seems like Haaland's nervous. Telling you, he put a curse on himself, man. Yeah. Once he said that thing to Arsenal, to the manager, stay humble. He cursed himself. The arrogance got to him. Bitch. And that's it, man. So all I can say to people, I'm just gonna chill out, and I'm glad that Klopp left our team in a good place. And that's all I can say. And a big up to Klopp. That's all I can say about my team. We're
Do you
doing
know
good,
what?
man.
Yeah. Do you
I'm
know
happy,
what?
man.
Two things. Yeah. I can actually imagine Arnie stop dancing like that.
That's what's so funny.
Yeah, you can actually
That's what
imagine.
you can see when he has a few drinks in it.
Yeah, you can see that would
Yeah.
probably be his signature dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me go and make a cup of tea. I'll be 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just want to relax with a nice cup of tea.
Yeah, we can just hate on the other teams like they hate on us.
Yeah. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, we'll come back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking on Twitter right now. Oh yeah, you put it on Twitter. Big up TOTO, man. Big up TOTO. Big up. Big up. Oh, so we missed the penalty.
Haaland, yeah.
No, that's why there was because I didn't catch all the game. And this is why they was saying, that he looks nervous scoring. And everybody's retweeting and saying, I knew he'd missed because they got when I'll have a look at the penalty. I'm watching it on Twitter now, innit? I'm watching the penalty. Yeah, man, he's lost his edge, innit? He's lost his edge. He'll get it back. The good players do, you know. The good players always get it back. I could see him go. I'll always say I could see him go to Barcelona. He'll be that Lewandowski.
I think Haaland has out of form players around him. That's why
that's what it is. Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Because
right
when you had a prime De Bruyne, prime Bernardo Silva, you had a prime Walker,
Gundogan,
prime Gundogan. No one can touch him. Like Haaland had the service, but like I said on a couple of videos before, like say with Darwin Núñez, for example, not comparing them, but I'm saying like if a striker doesn't get service, they can't get nowhere. Like if you think our Liverpool team now, if you start to build a team around Núñez, no players will trust him. No players are trusting because he's had times where he's skied easy chances, and they'll rather look for Salah than Núñez. It's just the way it is. People tend to go towards Salah more because he's the more clinical finisher. Now with the team around City, there's a problem with City because they're all their players are getting older and they're not rotating. They have no bench options. With Liverpool, we got options because. Núñez is playing bad. We bring on Jota, Chiesa, Luis Diaz. Because Diaz can play striker. We've got really, really good options. Yeah, but with City, they're running out of options.
You're right.
Like Rodri, for an example, still injured. He's going to be injured for quite a while, right? And I think that was the backbone to their team, Rodri, because every time when Rodri played, right, they never lost the game.
No, you're right, man.
Every single time when Rodri played for City, he's never lost the game.
No, that's I know that that stat. When Rodri's not playing, they tend not to win. It was like that last season as well. But the thing about it, this is where I totally agree with you on this point. This is what I said. As soon as if you watch City last season, they wasn't at their best. They only won the league just by 1 or 2 points. You know that, innit? And you could see the cracks were there. You know why the cracks were there? Because when you get rid of players like Mahrez was in form when they got rid of him. He wanted to leave, right? When they got rid of Mahrez, when they got rid of Gundogan, when they got rid of all these players, and this is remember when they left, De Bruyne was in his prime. De Bruyne is past his prime now. He's on the decline. So them 3 players were providing balls for Haaland, and he made it so easy for Haaland to score goals. And this is where I agree with you in the points. A player like Haaland needs the players around him. He's an old school centre forward. He's an old school centre forward. He hangs around the box. You have your 2 wingers. You have your DM behind you, your midfielder, like De Bruyne. Provide the ball to Haaland, then Haaland will score. But at the moment, he's got waste man around him because you got no De Bruyne, because De Bruyne's there, but he's not the same De Bruyne. You got Gundogan, what's there, but he's not the same Gundogan. And then you've got Mahrez, he's not there. At least you could rely on Mahrez. Mahrez was cold. And I do not know why they got rid of Mahrez. Mahrez was cold. Up the wing, boom. Every time I see it so many times, they run up that wing, dazzle up the next man, throw the ball in, Haaland, bang, header. Every time I used to see that. That's when I was at the best. And this is what it is. They've made a few mistakes. Maybe it's arrogance. Maybe it's arrogance by Pep. He's been on the top for so long. We all know when you're on top for so long, you get complacent. It's hard to stay focused and motivated when you're winning year in and year out. I understand that. But this is what you're seeing. You're seeing the decline of Man City. You saw it with Liverpool. Nobody saw that Liverpool was going to decline. We was on the verge of winning the quad, and then the next season, what happened? We just suddenly fell off. There was you had what's his name? Fabinho fell off. You had Robert Firmino fell off, and then you had what's his name? Henderson fell off. All them players suddenly fell off, and then we fell off. Our midfield fell off, and Klopp knew the problem and then rectified it the season after. And when he knew he rectified it and he knew the team was in a good place, he done one. Because at least then, when he's leaving the team in a good place. Klopp also said that he doesn't want to leave the Liverpool while the team is in a bad place. Because he wants to leave it in a better shape than he did when he come in. And that's what he did. And that's what Pep's going to do. Pep talked about it today. He said that he's going to fix the club and make sure in a couple of years' time, when his contract finishes, that the club's in a better place, and that's what it is. They're in rebuild now. I don't think they'll win. They're not going to win the league this season. I don't think they're going to win the league next season. They're in a rebuild. It takes a couple of years to rebuild. Even though Pep Guardiola is a good manager, it takes that long. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think City will come back in the future.
Yeah.
It will just take a process. I don't think buying a couple of players will improve. It will improve, and I think it will improve them in the table because I still think City can get top four. I still think they can get top four. It'll be a bit harder because other teams are performing well and they're losing a lot of points. So I think in the last 5 games they've drawn one. I think the last 5 games or won one. I don't know, but that's a lot of games gone lost or haven't come out of the win. Either a draw or a loss.
Yeah.
City at this point can't afford no losses and draws, and the more losses and draws they get, it will hinder them from getting top 4. I won't be surprised if they finish for Europa. I won't be surprised because that their team's not in the greatest state. The manager's out of his mind. He's lost it. You can see in the interviews.
Oh, it's finished.
He's gone past that. He's gone past that stage now. He's just lost it. So yeah. I think, in my opinion, City, they need to summer transfer window. January transfer window. They need to buy players.
Yeah, totally agree.
I'll get new midfielders, new forwards, new defenders. Keeper's fine, I think. I think Ederson will be fine for them. I don't think they really need a keeper. They got a decent keeper, but I think they need defence midfielders, maybe a couple forwards, but especially midfielders. They need midfielders, man, because their midfielders are not good. And I think players like Bernardo Silva can't play every game. Gundogan definitely can't play every game.
No.
And if you're playing Gundogan every game, right, you're not going to get the best out of Gundogan.
No.
They need to buy and buy and buy. Yeah, that's the only way they're going to rebuild.
I totally agree, Toto, 100%. Yeah, but as a Liverpool fan, I don't really care. I know we got to report it, but them losing at this point, I don't really care because what Pep will do, he'll do it because I know Pep's a good manager. Like I said, he's going to rebuild the team. He said it himself. He wants to rebuild the team like Klopp did when we had that decline after the quad. He's going to rebuild the team, and then he wants to make sure the team's in a good place. Then he's just probably going to leave then. Same with Klopp. He rebuilt the team. He knew where the weakness was when Fabinho and all them mans fell off. He rectified it. He made sure the team was good. And when he knew the team was in a good place, he left. So Klopp always says he wants to leave the team in a better place than he found it, and that's what I did. This is why I love Jurgen Klopp, and I still do love Jurgen Klopp, and that's what he's doing. And this is what Pep's going to do with Man City. They are on the decline, like we just mentioned. But when he was gone, Rods, that when Mahrez left, big problem. When Gundogan left, when Gundogan was in his prime, big problem. When them 2 players left, and obviously now De Bruyne is on the decline. This is what you're getting. The midfield
getting older.
This is what it is when you get 3 players like that. Just leave and decline. You've got to sort it out, and it will. So, big up to everybody, man.
I think he will sort it out.
Oh yeah, of course he will.
Eventually, but it's not going to be as good as what Klopp done. You see, what Klopp's a different kind of animal.
To Pep,
yeah, he's just that sort of person that you know what it is. He doesn't need a bag of money to sort of like leave us in a good place. Because you remember the day, he's not as if he spent a whole heap of money to get us in that place. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't got no £100 million players or
No.
anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I just think with the difference is with Klopp, he sees things in players that nobody else sees. And that's including Pep. Do you know what I mean? Because you look at sort of like who he's actually bought and everything now. Most of the players that he's bought are literally ballers, being ballers in their other teams. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Players that you probably expect to ball out. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that Klopp's brought in, and even for these academy, you didn't really expect them to be ballers. So normally you probably said, yeah, it should have been a baller.
Yeah.
Was Darwin Núñez, you know what I mean? Because he came with a lot of promise. But most of these players that sort of like that did come in, you wouldn't expect them to be ballers, but they did. They balled out. I mean, Curtis Jones today, right? He didn't have the best of games, but he had a good game. Do you know what I mean?
He did have he was a bit annoying at the beginning when he didn't just shoot or pass.
Yeah.
He did dangle. I know what you're saying, yeah, but he still scored.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But so that's what I'm saying. You look at Curtis Jones, he didn't have the best of games, but yes, he still had a good game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And didn't have the best of games, but he still had a good game.
Yeah, he's still done his thing.
Yeah, it's just a sort of like the situation of bringing these players in and seeing something at the end of the day in these players at the end of the day that nobody else has seen, and you can work with it and get the best out of them. Ryan Gravenberch at the end of the day, right? He wasn't really a baller as such. Do you know what I mean? Well, the reason why sort of like Klopp wanted him is because he saw something in Gravenberch that nobody else saw. Because if they saw it at the end of the day, number one, he wouldn't have left Ajax, and number two, at the end of the day, he would have got played more by Munich.
Yeah, but Klopp
He
saw the potential of Ryan Gravenberch, but he never played. He didn't play him in that role he's in now. But he always knew eventually. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Because now Ryan Gravenberch is playing the best he's ever played. He's playing the best he's ever played. And what's his name? Cody Gakpo.
Yeah. But check it out.
Look how good Cody Gakpo is now.
Cody Gakpo is more awesome.
You see, but we knew that though. We knew that.
We talked about that ages ago.
A long time ago, and everyone was calling him Gakpo.
Yeah,
I
we
remember.
talked about for time.
Yeah.
I said that we talked about it for time.
Yeah.
All of us talked for time and said like this. But what you got, I think the difference was with Ryan Gravenberch is that what it is like Klopp wants to sort of like when he wants a six, he wants a destroyer. That's what Klopp wants. He wants a destroyer.
Yeah.
But the difference with Arne Slot now, Arne Slot likes the ball carrying six.
Yeah, and that's what suits
ball
him.
carrying six, which end of the day Ryan Gravenberch can
Exactly.
probably do to the max. He could do you look role. So like what they did in the day is this. It says, all right, you know what? We're gonna stick you in as an 8, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring in a destroyer in Endo. Do you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying that?
Yeah.
But I think what it was, the concept of like Ryan Gravenberch is the two managers wanted something different out of him.
Yeah. That's where the styles and tactics come in.
Yes,
every manager's got their own style. Every manager got their own style.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Let's get onto this player right now.
And it's good. It's good because what is actually happening today, it's worked out. It's worked out for the best because what it is at the day, we've got a ball carrying 6. Now, if at the end of the day we decide to get a 6, which is a destroyer, and right?
He probably will down the road. We've got Endo, though, haven't we?
Yeah, but what if we decide not? If they decide to go a different way, don't want to play Endo, and they want to buy a proper, what they feel as a proper destroyer, what you don't have at the end of the day is a complete midfield.
Yeah. Because if we get a destroyer, like you said, if he decides he doesn't want Endo, and if he gets another destroyer, a better one, then we're alongside Gravenberch. It's a wrap in it.
Yeah, of course it is.
We've covered all bases. Then.
We might as well get the league now. I laugh.
Yeah. I think we're definitely gonna buy. I think we're gonna buy 2 players in January. That's what I think.
I hope so. I hope so.
I hope. I'm just I hope so. So let's start with Alisson. What are we saying about Alisson, guys? Start with you, Toto, and then we'll go to Rods and to me. I'll be last.
Alisson. I don't think he had much to do today.
Mm.
My opinion. I'll say 7-6 for Ali. I just think that he had nothing really to do. I think that Jordan Ayew goal, it was just a good finish by Jordan Ayew. You know, used his body, protected the ball, turned Robbo. It was a good finish. You know, it was a good finish. But yeah, after that, he had nothing else to do. So I say 6.
I'll go for 7 because I agree with what you're saying, Toads. I agree with that.
Yeah.
After that goal, they never had nothing to do, and that was partly down to the way that the team played. Do you know what I mean? They just kept the ball away from sort of like, you know, Allison just kept it away from them because there was attacking most of the times and there was holding possession. Do you know what I mean? So he simply didn't have to do anything really. Do you know what I mean? But all the other things that he had to do was take a goal kick. That's all he had to do, take a goal kick. You know what I mean? But like, he still had to sort of like be aware. He still had to concentrate, and he had one punch out, I think, where he punched the ball out. But you know, those are Toto. Those are the worst times in the day for a goalkeeper when you've got nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's very easy to switch off and lose concentration. Do you know what I'm getting at? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the very fact that in the day that he kept switched on all the time and kept his concentration in the day, even though he didn't have nothing to do, which wasn't his fault. You know, it's the fact that the team played so bloody good. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6.5 because I thought he didn't have nothing to do, so I'm kind of in the middle. I don't think he had anything to do, but yeah, as a goalkeeper, you need to have some sort of action in the game because you could just switch off, get a bit rusty, disinterested in the game, and just drop off, and then kind of your reflexes could go for a little bit as well if you're not constantly jumping and moving for the ball. But again, that wasn't Liverpool's fault. We just was in the game more, and it played Leicester. Leicester was playing defense for the majority of the game. They tried anyway. That first goal, nothing really could do about it. It was a good goal from him. So I'm going to give him 6.5. So, what are you saying, 6.5?
Yeah, 6.5. Yeah.
So I'm impressed. That's what that is. Impressed. Okay. So, Trent.
TOTO. Again.
Trent.
To be fair, I think first half, I don't think he had a good first half. I just think that he was lacked on defence. He was just, I think, getting done over in defence, leaving so much space behind him. Can't track back enough. I think Trent is just an inconsistent player, in my opinion. I think so far, I think some games he can have a bad form, and then he had a great game last game. Great game, showed passion. But this game, we're back to default settings, my opinion. Of course, he made a couple good crosses, but some of them corner deliveries were a bit questionable, in my opinion. Some of them corner deliveries. I think when Robbo was on the corners, I think the deliveries were better from Robbo in my book.
Yeah.
I think Robbo is a better corner taker. You know, I think with Trent, he's an up and down. He's a good corner taker, don't get me wrong, but I think that this game, his corner taking was absolutely disastrous. Couple good crosses, but yeah, not good enough in my book. So I say, I'll say 4.
What do you think, Rod?
I'm going to leave a bit more higher. He did leave spaces behind. I would have bit today. There's space behind and stuff, but some of the passing he was doing, thinking those balls about was good. You know what I mean? And he did make a couple of defensive tackles and stuff. You know what I mean? Stopping certain players getting forward. Unfortunately, the traits of Trent's game is, he's going to attack. You know what I mean? That's why I feel that today sort of like probably he should be playing in midfield. Do you know what I mean? Because he likes to get forward. But on the whole, it wasn't one of his better games, but he had a good game. Do you know what I mean? As I explained at the beginning. Yeah. So I'll give him a 5.5.
I think for Trent, I'm going to give Trent 5. because I thought his delivery was okay in the game. Not consistent, like Toto said, it wasn't consistent. But the reason why I'm going to give him a 5, and I was thinking about giving him 4.5, is when he was out of position for that A goal. You know, that goal, he kind of was out of position for that. And I think about it, if Kanate was there, Kanate would have covered his ass off. You know, he would have covered him off. Because Kanate is not there, that cover's not there anymore. I know you got Joey G and all that, but they're not Kanate, are they? Kanate and Trent are good at working together. So when Trent goes up, Kanate comes over, shifts over to the right-hand side and covers him off. And today, because Trent was out of position a little bit for that A goal, he kind of caused that goal, to be fair. He didn't track back in time. That's why I'll give him a 5. But apart from that incident, I thought his passing was okay. Some of his crosses were questionable, yeah? And I do agree with Toto. I think Robbo, for me, he's the better crosser on his side. But what was that new system as well that was doing? Trying to copy Arsenal. That stupid system where they all go back and then they cross the ball, then they all running from the right-hand side. What's all that about?
I don't know.
That's some stupidness, isn't it? Anyway, that's the copying Arsenal. Don't copy them. They're below us. What are you copying them for?
Yeah.
They should be copying us.
Exactly. So I'm going to give Trent a 5. So you give him a 4, Toto. You give him a 5.5. So should we just give him a 4.5?
Yeah, level it out, yeah.
Well, there's no 4.5, so there's only Wasteman now in OK. Which one we're going for? OK, 5.
Good 5. Good 5 then.
5, okay, 5. So let's go on to the next one. The next one is Joey G. What are you saying, Toto?
I think he done really well today, in my opinion. I think he covered well that right hand side. Of course, he had to do some covering because Trent was always leaving space behind and going forward. So yeah, I think Joe Gomez, in my opinion, I think he did well. I think defensively he was solid. I don't think could do nothing about Jordan Ayew goal. I think that it was a good goal. But I think Gomez did well. I say 7.5. I think he'll be well.
What are you saying, Reds?
I'm going to have to agree with Toto on this, actually. I thought he had a good game, covering well, making some good tackles and stuff. As we talked about this before. That Gomez is a rhythm player. Do you know what I mean? You have to get him in rhythm at the day to see the best out of him. You can't put him in bits in there, bits in there, thinking that then he's going to be really good. He's a rhythm player. And as I see it, the games that sort of like that he has been playing, he's been getting consistent. You know what I mean? Yeah. And stuff. So like, he played well today. Didn't let himself down. Didn't let the team down. So yeah, 7.5. I agree with Toto on this.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably give him a 7.5 as well. I thought Joey G was good today. He was commanding at the back. Not as good as Kanate, which I mentioned before, but he's still done the job. He's there to do the job. Yeah. I think he defended well against what's his name? Madivi for Leicester. He kept pressing, I think he defended well against him and against Daka as well. I thought he was showing his he had a good showing against them too today, Joey G. And like you said, yeah, he's a rhythm player and he's doing good. He started to, but when Kanate comes back, he's going to be on the bench, or maybe they might use him on the left. I don't know. But I just want to go back to what you said about Trent. I know it's not the Trent thing, but I'm going to agree with you. 7.5 with Trent. Yeah, you're either going to use him in midfield, yeah, or don't use him at all.
Yeah.
Because look, this is what I was talking about. The players leaving. I think Trent's the one. If anyone leaves, it'll be him. Because when Conor Bradley comes back, yeah, you can't have Conor Bradley sitting on the bench, man. It's just going to be criminal, isn't it? He's a young guy. How old is he? 20, 21 years of age. He's around about that age, isn't he? About 20, 21. Yeah.
I think he's about 20,
He broke up Mbappe, twisted up Mbappe, snapped him in two, yeah. And just after that, he got injured, right? I think if you're going to put Trent, just put him in midfield. Put him in midfield. Try it out for a few games, yeah. If we win the league early, just say we win the league early, yeah, and there's about 3 or 4 games to go, just try him in midfield, try it out. Just see how it goes. Because there's no point of this inverted stuff coming up, yeah, and then leaving us exposed. It's all right when Kanate's there, but Kanate's not there, is he? Yeah. And Just try him in midfield and see what he likes. What about? I was thinking, what about in the 10? What about in the 10, Rods? Would you see Trent in the 10?
That's a shout. That's a shout. That's a shout because what he can do, he can be in 10.
Yeah.
And he can also, like, when we're in possession, he can sort of go into midfield. Do you know what I mean? And make up midfield free. So
that's what I was thinking.
Good shout. It's a good shout. Good shout.
Virgil,
you know what? I won't be sorry about it. I won't be sorry.
That's what I think. Maybe they should just use him in the 10 and see how it goes. See, it might work out. So Van Dijk, what are we saying, Toto, about Van Dijk?
I think again. I think he's one of the most. I think he swept up well, cleared the ball well. Again, I'll go back to that Jordan Ayew goal because he was right next to it. He could have put him more under pressure, maybe, or could have covered more. But again, it was just a good finish. So I think same with Gomez. To be fair, 7.5. Yeah, that's it. 7.5. I think for Van Dijk, same as Gomez.
I mean, Rod.
I can't say anything different with that, really. Do you know what I mean? Virgil was just being Virgil, wasn't it? He's just being Virgil, you know what I mean? Just doing the Virgil things, you know what I mean?
A Colossus.
Yeah, Colossus. He's a brute, you know what I mean? Yeah, man's a brute around there.
Trust me, man.
But you know what it is, yeah? It's like, you got Spurs, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like Spurs lost again today.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? So they're just, like, Spurs are just doing the Spursy things.
He's going to get the sackies.
They're just being Spurs. And we look at sort of like Virgil van Dijk, and when he pulls off these performances, he just got put down to he's just being Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, that's Virgil van Dijk.
Being Virgil, man, you know what I mean?
Best defender in the world.
Oh yeah, by that, there's no doubt in the day that Virgil van Dijk is a
Kanate second.
Kanate and day. He's another beast as well.
Yeah, Kanate second, and third is Rudiger.
Yeah, he's good at.
They're the three.
Yeah.
He's good. But yeah, Virgil at the day. What did you give him, Totes?
7.5.
Yeah, I'll go with that, mate.
Yeah,
In fact, actually, I put a half a point on that.
I was going to do that as well.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to give Virgil 8. I thought he was unlucky with that deflection because of the ball came. No, the ball, it kind of deflected off him.
Yeah.
End of the day, after that, he was in a commanding position. Nobody got the ball off him. He cleared well, never under pressure. And when you think that someone's under pressure, you think, oh, no. You just see Virgil cool as ever, get the ball, clear it out, no problem. Because he's that good. He makes the hard jobs look easy. And that's what world-class players do. And that's why he's the best defender. So I'm going to give Virgil 8. I'm going to give him 8 on this one.
Okay.
He was good. Just apart from that one incident, he made up for it after. So I'm going to give him the 8. Very good. So just above Joey G. So next one, Toto, Andy Robinson. What are you saying about Andy Robinson?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'll say 9. 9 for Robert. He did absolutely amazing, man. I think sometimes he got done, went back, redeemed himself, got the ball back, played it. You know, that, and Robbo, for me, deserves to stay at Liverpool. I've always been saying this. I think probably if you know I'm always in the WhatsApp groups, you probably know that I want Robbo to stay because I respect Robbo, man. Absolutely respect him. He's been playing for the club for a while now. He wears his heart on his sleeve. I don't think there's no reason to get rid of him because who actually replaced him with? Yes, we'll have Davies. Yeah, but come on, would you want to get rid of Robbo?
You think we're getting Davies? Yeah.
No, I don't think we're getting Davies.
Oh, you spoiled it there.
No, I don't think we're getting Davies because Bayern Munich is going to offer some crazy amount and FSG will have tight pockets. And
he's on a free, isn't he?
He's on a free contract, man.
He was on a free, then, yeah. I think we could get him. But I still don't.
Free. All it will take, Totes, is us to sort of like work out his wages and sign on fee. If we can negotiate with that, I don't see why we won't get him.
He's the best. He's one of the best left backs in the world. You know that, isn't he?
Well, he's one of the fastest, but that way.
Yeah, but he's one of the best ones as well. He's tackling right and that as well. Yeah, but that's what you need to be in a left wing back. He's fast.
Listen.
Fast lightning. I got him on FIFA, bro.
Yeah,
I'm evoluting him.
He's ridiculously fast. He's He's a Robertson of like probably 5 years ago.
Yes, that's the one. Robertson of prime Robbo.
Yeah, he's a prime Robbo. That's why, so at the day, I will say it today that Alphonso Davies would be the ideal replacement for him.
For Robbo.
Yeah, no doubt.
You can keep Robbo as a squad player. Of course. You can keep Robbo as a squad player. If Davies, you want to rest Davies or whatever he's doing, say he picks up a little knock, because he's prone to get injured as well, Davies, right? You bring Robbo on, last 20 minutes, last 15 minutes of the game. Of course, the experience you need, Robbo. I'm not saying get rid of him, just give him that year extension. Give him a year extension.
Why not? I think Robbo's still good condition. My opinion, I think if you use him in bits, if you use him in the right games.
Yeah, standard.
Like this game, I would have played Timmy. Cass. Right, because I don't want to run out Robbo's legs, because I still think he's got it in him, right? And we saw it this season, he's still got it in him. And this he had a great performance, absolutely great performance everywhere today, running down the wings, putting the crosses in, good crosses, passing well. You know, I think I'm giving 9 to Robbo. Thought he played well. Yeah,
I thought Robbo played today. I thought he was ball watching for that first goal, though. You could actually say he was ball watching. He was kind of ball watching. The shot deflected at Van Dijk, but overall, I thought his crosses were good today. He got involved in the game. Still fast. Still got his speed. Not as fast as it was, but he's got it in bits. But overall, I'm not going to give him a 9. I'm probably going to give him an 8. 8. I'd say not a 9. I thought 9's a little bit high for me. I'll probably give him what Virgil got.
I'll give him 8.5.
There you go. He gets a 9 then.
Yeah, because I thought he was good today. He silenced a lot of his critics, as he had a lot of critics. You know what I mean? As we know on the WhatsApp groups and all that. So he silenced a lot of critics and that, and he played very well. And I'm with. Put it this way, it's not often that I disagree with sort of like Toto, and this is not going to be the time either. Do you know what I mean? I think if we get like a replacement in, don't mean that we're going to get rid of him. Just like let him play like last 10 or 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes of a game.
I agree. I'll say keep him.
Yeah, I fully agree with what you're saying, because there's some people I see on YouTube as well. There's like some TikTokers that sometimes go on YouTube and talk about Liverpool fans, and I saw one say Robertson's not good enough, and it's all off one game. Like one game, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. Right, and I'm like, this guy's just had 5 good games in a row. He's had an absolutely brilliant.
Exactly. Forget about that. He had 4 games in a row.
We could be 20 points ahead of the top of the table, Premier League. We can be like, we could even win the Champions League, but there's always going to be one negative person that's going to pick out something to rant about in the channel for content. That's just the way it is. That's the way it is of YouTube. Yeah. Like I see a couple of Liverpool fans, some big channels. I know you're about some big channels as well, that we could win a game, but he'll find one little thing. Right, say that Robbo's had a bad performance. Say Sabazalai's had a bad performance or whatever. They'll pick out that single thing and dog him for the whole video. That's what I like, Totes. That's what I like. Because I think I would go so far as saying, Toto and Sola, I don't know if you agree with me. I think that goal that IU scored today, I think the whole back four was at fault.
All of them were. Not so much Gomez, right?
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say, there was all at fault of them. Probably
it was Robbo and Van Dijk and the keeper.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like there's all at fault. Probably some more than others. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I think what it is at the day, right? IU should have been closed down much more faster than what he was. He shouldn't have been allowed to turn. Do you know what I mean? And even if he did turn, there should have been a defender beyond him. Yeah, that when he takes a shot, he kind of like ricochetts it outwards away for the goal or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So I think in the day, like we got caught cold at the day for that goal. We didn't expect that to happen, so we didn't close down well. We didn't defend well. The whole back four didn't defend well. some are more culpable than others. You know what I mean? I will go with that. But as a unit, at the end of the day, I thought we could have done a lot more better as a unit of defenders. Do you understand what I'm getting at? So, like, all this thing that day with Robert and then Robert, right? My only criticism of him at the day is that probably he's getting to an age at the day where, you know, he's getting. We have to manage his minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? Manage his minutes.
That's what I said. I've always said this around
you said
at the beginning of the season. I've said this at the beginning of the season, and I said it last season when Klopp was there. Yeah, I said you can't play this man every single game.
Yeah.
You have to just manage him in bits. That's what I keep saying, and people just don't get it. They want to run their agendas with the fake profile pictures on Twitter. You don't even know who they are. I'm not even going to mess it. You know what? I've made this since last year. I said I'm not going to respond to people who hasn't got a profile picture or hasn't got any sort of channel. Who are they? They can't come on there and tell me anything. At least I show my face on camera. At least I put myself out there. Just like you do, Rods. Just like you, Toto. We're not hiding behind nothing. We're a camera. You can see us if you want to debate with me, yeah? But don't come on my channel or come on my social media and start debating with me if you ain't got a profile picture or you just got this. I don't care. Your opinion is irrelevant to me. The opinions that matter are on this panel. The ones that in some weeks when no one even watches us, some weeks when it's cold and I'm tired and I don't want to do a video, I'll text Rods and Rods will go, yeah, I'm coming on. Boom, straight away. They're the ones I'm interested. I'm not interested in no one else. Yeah. Toto Hammer, been with me for years. This is us. This is it, man. And if we can add someone to come on down the road who can be consistent like us, I'm up for it. You get me? Yeah, I want to expand. We was talking about the other day about spaces. Me and Rods are going to start doing spaces, and Toto, obviously, you'll be there as well. But sometimes we're going to start doing spaces, and that's how we're going to grow our channel as well.
Yeah, do that in the new year. I'm looking to start
spaces
in the new year.
Any rude, you kick them out. Remember that we say that yesterday. Remember the other day. Any rude people just kick them out, man. Innit?
Yeah, any dickheads and they get kicked out straight away. You know what I mean? Anybody comes to any like false agendas, get out.
Get out. And I think a lot of them are not even Liverpool fans to say they are. They just come out and troll. So what are we giving Robbo then? 9?
Yeah, 9. It could be 9 because 8, 9.
9.
8.5 and then 8. Yeah, so 9. Yeah.
Prince Robbo, you got a Prince. So next one, midfield now. Ryan Gravenberch, Toto, what are you saying? Ryan Gravenberch.
I think I'd average, my opinion, game. I think first half, he had a quiet first half, in my opinion. I think sometimes misplacing passes. Second half had a better one. I saw him, doing good link up. But again, I think he had a quiet game, in my opinion. So I'll say 6. 6 for Gravenberch.
I think this is the first time I might have to disagree with you, Toads. I do understand what you're saying. The first half, probably he couldn't cover himself in glory as much. But he did have some good bits in the first half where he defended and passed and stuff. Excuse me, sorry. Second half, he's obviously much more better. You know what I mean? But I can understand what you're saying that in certain points of the game he was quiet. Do you know what I mean? And I think this is what we got to remember when it comes to Ryan Gravenberch is that he's doing 2 positions. He's playing a 6 and he's playing an 8.
Yeah.
He's like 8 that defends. Do you know what I mean? And stuff. So he's literally doing 2 jobs really. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he does a lot of the times he gives a good account of himself. You know what I mean? But I do take the point today that he was a bit quiet today. So I will probably give him a 7. I'll give him a 7, just slightly higher than what obviously Toto's giving him.
Yeah. I thought Gravenberch today, it wasn't his best game today, Gravenberch, but he's still done his thing. I thought it was quite solid. There was a few points in the game where I saw him get buffed off the ball a little bit, but then I saw towards the end he was showing the aggression. Who's that black guy? Is the one with the bar lid? Bala geezer for them.
Jordan, are you? Jordan, are
Yeah,
you?
he was trying to battle with Ryan Gravenberch through the
I
game.
don't like him.
I don't like him either. But
Yeah.
at the end, I saw Gravenberch coming back at him.
Yeah,
showing
him
his
off,
aggression. That's what I want to see out of Gravenberch. I want to see more of that. But yeah, I think overall, I wouldn't say it was his best game, but he did play okay. But I'm just going to give him 6.5.
Okay.
6.5.
I can go with that.
So what are we giving him? 6? What did you give him total? 6.
6.
You gave him a 7.
Yeah, I can go 6.5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6.5.
Yeah, I can go with that.
He wasn't his worst game. I don't know. He's not going to play good every game, is he?
Yeah, I can go with that. You know that Jordan Ayew, he's a scumbag.
I don't like him. I just don't like the look of him.
Never liked it, even when he's
Giving it all the big and all games,
Nah, he's screwed up. He's got that screw up face, isn't it?
That's the one. See, the thing about it, when he tries to square up to me, if that was old school, when we played football, I've been tagging him all through the game. I've been tagging him. Hard tackles every time.
He don't like when you put it on him. He don't. When you put it on him, he don't like it.
He looks like a bully to me.
Yeah, and that's why sort of like today in the day, right? When Ryan Gravenberch and they got hold of the game and I started boiling him off. You see how sort of like I was kind of like staying away from him when he was like staying away from him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because remember, like Ryan Gravenberch, he's a skinny guy. I would like Ryan Gravenberch, right, in the summer to bulk up a little bit, just to bulk up a little bit.
Yeah, he will. He will. He's young, isn't it? He will.
Yeah.
Trent did it. Remember when Trent was a skinny little thing? Trent bulked up.
Do you remember that season he kept coming in it and he was tonked in it?
Yeah, and he had his dreads in it.
Yeah, man.
I like Dread Trent, man. Where's Dread Trent gone, man?
I know, innit?
I used to like Dread Trent, man. Cut off his locks. Why? I liked it. Anyway, we're on Alex McAllister. What are we giving him? Alex McAllister.
I thought he was good today, I thought Alex McAllister was good. He got standing ovation when he come off. Do you know what I mean? He just did those things in midfield that you want. Do you know what I mean? Protected the ball well. Do you know what I mean? Passed it well. Nearly got himself a goal or two. You know what I mean? So very, very well, because I think what it was in the first, you noticed in the first half when they scored, do you notice that after that we started to, literally push them back, didn't we? We literally started to push them back. At one time we had them pinned back in their own half. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and that was mostly sort of like down to McAllister playing those little through balls and passes. I'll tell you what, McAllister's a midfield maestro.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
We got in for
brilliant, man. We snapped him quick. Remember at the early part of the season, we got him quick.
But we just signed the dotted line, mate.
Straight away. That was Jurgen. That was.
Yeah, that was Jurgen. 35 minutes was quality.
I couldn't believe it. We're going for that price.
Look at him. He's a World Cup winner.
He's World Cup
America winner as well. You know what I mean? So listen, Dave, when you got that sort of quality in your team, like in the midfield,
and I like him as well because he's aggressive.
Yeah, he's aggressive. He's aggressive, and he really sort of like gets stuck in. Do you know what I mean? I watched that goal that he scored against Real Madrid. We played a 1-2 with Bradley. Yeah. I just stroked to the back of net. Wow. Yo, go back and look at that game, right? And you look at the goal that sort of like McAllister scored. You'll say, that's a bad man goal. Because he kind of passed it to Bradley, and he kept on running. He kept on running. And then that's sort of like Brad just laid it off and he said, right, next time he saw it, the ball was in the back of the net. Casillas had no chance. I remember Casillas is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Not Casillas, not Casillas.
He's after Alisson.
Yeah. What's their goal? Real Madrid goalkeeper all together.
Real Madrid goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Casillas.
No, it's not. It's different.
Oh, you know about what's his name? Toto. Madrid's keeper.
Madrid.
Yeah.
Courtois.
That's Courtois. He's second.
Courtois is one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
Yeah.
And look how McAllister slid that ball past him.
I know.
Big
man. He's big. He's quite big as well, isn't he? Quite tall as well, and he's quite agile. So what you giving McAllister?
I'm giving McAllister 8.5.
What are you giving in total?
9.5. I think no, he's had two. He had 2 assists. I thought he was an absolute destroyer in the defence. Making good passes, seeing the passing lines, breaking through the defensive line. 9.5. He got 2 assists in the day, and
he got 2 assists, and he was breaking, and he done a good job of breaking up Leicester's defence as well. Being aggressive. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. I think 9.5.
You know what? I ain't gonna argue with that.
I think I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Thinking about that, when Toto explains it, it makes it sound better, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's better. You just got to do it. You just got to give it to him, innit? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right, Curtis Jones. What are we giving Curtis Jones? Rod.
Curtis Jones. I thought Curtis Jones only bit of an iffy first half. And I think that could be said for most of the players, Liverpool players and that, right? You know what I mean? Bit of iffy about. I'll tell you, he gradually grew into the game. And he started to play very well. And of course, obviously, he got our second goal, which was like he's just in the right place at the right time. Do you know what I mean? And what I've noticed about Curtis Jones these days, he's starting to score more, and he's starting to score more goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can always see it. You can always get a goal out of him. So, you put yourself around. You know what I mean? He does midfield, the midfield job because he was a 10, wasn't he? He was a 10, literally slipping back into the, midfield. You know what I mean? So he's like up and down. So like, I'm gonna give Curtis Jones a 9.
Fair enough. A 9 for Curtis Jones. What are you saying, Toto, about Curtis Jones?
I think he had a bad first half. I think that he takes too long on the ball, man. My book, Curtis Jones. It takes too long on the ball. But I think he has been performing well these past games. So I'm not going to dog him really, really low. But I'm just going to think you got to put out where the mistakes are. We're watching the game with mistakes. So we're explaining them. So I think Jones, for example, I think took too long on the ball. He could have shot. He could have at least scored 2 today. Jones could have scored 2 goals today. Especially that one where even the goalkeepers in the net, the defenders were in the net. Right? How man, just smack it and just hope for the best.
He could have either squared it or shot on it.
Yeah, if he would have shot, I would have credited him more. I'm thinking, well done, got a corner, right? Because he could have shot it for a corner or passed to Darwin Núñez, who's on his left. But I don't think he's going to pass to Núñez. I don't think the players have trust in Núñez. I get into that later, but I don't think the players have trust in Núñez. So he could have shot it. But again, he didn't, which, he took too long on the ball. He second-guessed himself because, the chance was good. But I think second half he improved. So I'll say 7.5.
Yeah. Rod, what are you saying about Curtis Jones?
I'll give him 9.5. No, I'll give him a 9, sorry. I'll give him a 9.
Okay. What did you give him, Toto?
7.5.
7.5. I'm going to give him a 7 for me. I think the first half, with that chance he had, where he could have squared it to Núñez or score, I think he should have just made a decision quicker because he delayed. And what happens when you're in the penalty box when you delay? The defenders get on you in it, and that's exactly what happened. So that kind of pissed me off a bit. And I think, but in the second half, I'm going to give him credit. I think he showed grit. Came back, he come back into the game, started doing good passes as well, making good runs. So it's kind of a 50-50 for me because the second half I thought he played good. First half, not so much. So I'm going to balance it out. I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7 for me, Curtis Jones.
Okay.
But I think if he would have, that goal that he could have scored or squared it to Núñez, if he would have scored that goal or he squared it to Núñez, I would have been giving him a 9 today. But just because of that one thing for me, and the first half he wasn't that good, I'm going to give him a 7. Curtis Jones, and for me, a 7 is still good. It's still well. It's above him. It's above Alisson. It's above Gravenberch and Wasteman Trent.
Wasteman Trent, yeah. Do you know that?
This is a joke, man.
Do you know? 2 questions, yeah.
What are we going to give him now? I'll put 7. You put what we're going to give him.
Give him 7.5. Just give him 7.5, innit?
All right.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what I mean? I've got questions for both of you.
Yeah.
2 questions for both of you.
2 in all. 2 questions.
Right.
I've got.
No,
Back
2
in a minute. Back in a minute.
Right. What? Last time.
Yeah.
That we played Leicester. Right. 2 questions there now. Last time we played Leicester, number 1, what happened in that season? Yeah. And number 2, how many goals did we beat them? How many goals were scored overall on that night?
The year we beat Leicester when?
Last time we played Leicester on Boxing Day.
We won the league.
Right. How many goals? How many goals were scored on that? Overall, how many goals scored overall?
3.
No.
I don't know. How many goals?
4.
4-0, yeah. 4-0.
4-0. How many goals were scored tonight?
4.
Exactly.
No, we scored. We scored. No. So
I'm talking about overall.
Are we 2 teams?
Okay,
yeah. 4.
Overall.
That's why I said 3.
No, but what I'm saying is
you meant overall 4 goals?
Overall,
yeah,
like
that's when we won the league.
Yeah,
the reason why I know that because I mentioned that on the telly today.
Yeah, so basically, last time we played on Box Day, we won by 4-0. Yeah, right, and we went on to win the league that season. Tonight and there was 4 goals scored overall. Yeah, overall, we beat them, and it's on Boxing Day. So it's kind of like is that a lucky charm?
See, the thing about it, the reason why. No. I'm not saying that. I'm going to talk about City now. This is not to do with that. See, the thing about it, in the past, we all know when we fail to win the league, it's because of City, innit? Because City has got this habit of just second half of the season, they keep winning, they turn into serial winners, and they win like 17 games in a row. But that City's not there anymore. And now there's a big gap between us and City here. And I know what you're saying about us winning the league. Like when we was 4 goals and we won the league. Yeah, I'm not really superstitious that way. You know me. I'm looking at the reason why I'm starting to believe that we can do it is I'm looking at Chelsea, and that for me, I said this from a month ago. Chelsea's got a good team, but their defense and keeper is not good. Their defense is weak, and they haven't got a good keeper. So I knew that Chelsea would probably leak a few goals. Arsenal is not consistent. They're not consistent. Now, if Arsenal are trying to run us down at the end of the season and Chelsea are running down, I'd rather them 2 running us down instead of City. Because when City get in that cycle, there's non-stop. It don't matter how much games we win, they're going to keep winning as well. They're going to match us. Now, how many points between us and City now? 16 points.
About that, yeah.
There you go. That's my answer to you.
Well,
about,
you know what it is?
About the league.
But you know what it is at the day, right? There's 2 seasons at the day that we sort of like lost out by a point. You know what I mean?
I know, but City's not there anymore. They're the only ones I was worrying about. City.
I'm just saying. I'm just drawing a reference to 2 seasons at the day, sort of
in a row. Yeah.
We lost out by a point. You
know the one what killed me, Rod, was the one where I had Villa the last game of the season.
Yeah.
And Villa were winning at the first half, and Steven Gerrard was the manager. You think that never killed him when he went in the changing room when they lost?
I hate that, man.
I could not believe that.
Do you know what it is? But
he took off his best player.
I said that before.
Yeah, Coutinho.
Listen, me and Savage had an argument about that. We had an argument about that the same day because what Savage was trying to tell me, and then is that him taking over the players and it didn't make a difference. They was going to lose anyway. I goes, no, it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't. Because how can you sort of like, how can you be on the coach and everything that, right? You take off your best players and then caught them on a counter attack. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, right? Yeah, right. You take off that player and you put on a poor at the end of the day, sort of like poor defender in Marmus Makramba, and he's poor. You know what I mean? Expecting it that you can able to sit back, and you know what? And this is the thing, right? Steven Gerrard knew he fucked up at the end of the day because you know what he did when he went 4-2 down. Now, right? He brought on Danny Ings. He brought him down because I was thinking, so I ain't gonna help you now. But even that season, there's like contents to sort of like us losing at the day.
Yeah.
Because there was a few decisions at the day that Man City got, which they shouldn't have got, right?
Yeah.
And one of them at the end of the day was the Rodri thing, yeah, right? When Rodri blatantly handballed it against Everton, he blatantly handballed it. And apparently he wasn't given, you know what I mean? So there's a mitigating circumstance. But that's why I always say like this, at the end of the day, right? If you're going to win the league in the day, and you got Man City there, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
The only way that you can win it, you have to be streets ahead of them. You know what I mean?
And then we are streets ahead of them now.
Yeah, that's what we are streets ahead of them now. But what happened? The time that we won the league and then we're streets ahead of them. I think what it is at the day, if it's tight, yeah, what that does at the that gives these officials at the day, right, gives them chance at the day to sort of like try and cook the books, sort of like. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at today. They spent about 3 or 4 minutes on a VR decision at the day when you could clearly see that Curtis Jones and his people and they were onside. They tried to look for anything at the day to try and rule out the goal. You know what I mean? I thought, what are you doing? You could clearly see it and then nobody's offside. What are you looking for? You know what?
Try to slow the game up.
Do you know what it is, right? They tried to say that Nunes was offside, yeah? And they looked at them thinking that, right? And Nunes was offside, right? And then, you know what? They couldn't find anybody offside. They started to look for handball. I'm just talking about clutching at straws, man. Come on now. What are we doing here?
Nah, there was blatantly trying to slow the game down. It was evidence to see that they was trying to slow the game down. And that's all they was trying to do. They knew it weren't offside. They were just trying to slow our momentum down. Every time we're on a momentum, they want to slow us down. But let them. The fact is,
where did they get 9 minutes from? Let me ask you this.
I don't know where they got 9 minutes from. There should have been more minutes added on in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. When I saw that, I thought 2 minutes are older. What happened? I was sitting down with my girl, yeah. Even my girl looked at the telly, and you know what she said?
Yeah.
And Mum, she don't watch football, right? She likes football, yeah. And she was sitting there watching the TV, and she said to me, "Why is there only 2 minutes added on?
Yeah.
There should be more." And I thought, it's Liverpool. This is what they do to us. They're trying to stop our momentum. They're trying to get in our heads. But you know what? Ignore. We won. We move on to the next one. Because if we do win the league, yeah, I'm not saying we're going to, but if we do win the league, we can shove it in all their faces. So there you go. That's how we win. We lose by arguing with them. We win by doing it on the pitch. We won. We got the 3 points. It is what it is. Look, we know how they are with us, Rods, the referees.
Yeah,
it's been the same. So next one. So what are we on now? We're on the strikers now.
Yeah.
Mo Salah, 10.
Well, so yeah. 10.
I'm getting him 10. That's just me 10.
10. He was awesome today. He was awesome today. He was like playing his part, setting up goals and that. And that last goal that he scored in the fair, he got on a right. Yeah. Let me tell you something.
You see how he's
got no right. He's got no right to score for the angle.
Nah.
You know what he should have got? You know what should have happened? He should have got a yellow card for that. You know that, don't you?
For taking a piss.
In
Yeah.
No, straight, but now 10. 10 straight.
What are you saying, Toto?
Yeah, I said the same. I thought he did well, got involved.
Yeah.
Score a goal at the end to wrap up the game. And he was trying all game. He couldn't get the angle. Usually, I think first half was a bit shaky, but second half, he was a good man. So I said 10.
Right, 10. The next one is Darwin Núñez. What we're saying? Always a controversial figure.
I'm going to be fair to him. Because you know what? He's a Liverpool player, so I'm going to be fair to him. He did show moments in the games, of good touches and good hold-up play, yeah?
Yeah.
But that's not what we brought him for. We didn't buy him for that. We bought him to score goals. Do you know what I mean? Now, Toto would agree with this, yeah? I know Solo would agree with this. He's not a Premiership player. I'm sorry.
He's not.
Now, this doesn't mean, right, at the end of the day, right, that he's shit. This doesn't mean he's shit. What it means at the end of the day, his game that he wants to play is not suited to the Premiership. It's more suited to on the continent. You know what I mean? Pick any team, any country on the continent that you want to play for, you're going to ball out there. Whether it's Italy, Portugal, Spain, Germany, you know what I mean, and so forth. Yeah. Or even France, you're going to ball out there. But in the league at the day, to me at the day, it seems like it's too fast and too physical for Darwin Núñez. Do you know what I mean? You know, he gets caught offside more times than I don't know what. I don't know what comparison to make and towards him getting offside. You know, everybody's got comparisons. I just haven't got it because he got caught offside too much. I feel like they sort of like. I feel this should be his last season.
Yeah. With
Liverpool, and I feel that we need to try and get some money while we can for him. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you know, listen, you try for 3 seasons and it just hasn't worked out for you.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that because I can see you trying, I can see you working hard, but it's just not for you. And today in the day was another performance in the day that showed me in the day that this league is not for him today because he had a chance to score and he couldn't even put away. So I could only give.
I know that you're being honest. You're being honest.
Yeah, I can only give you. I can only, in all good conscience, you know, guys. I can only give him a 5 in all good conscience.
I'm not disrespectful. Look, you see, you're doing it the respectable way. You're coming out here like a man, true man, and you're saying, look, you're not saying he's a crap player. You're not saying, he shouldn't play football. But all you're saying is, and you're being honest, which I agree with you what you said as well. I think he's a good player, but I just don't think he's suited to the Premier League. That's it. I think if he goes to the La Liga, if he goes to Serie A, or he goes to the French League, who cares about the French League? But if he does go there, I think he'll cook. I think he will cook in all them leagues. Yeah, I think this league is too fast for him. I think it's not about the physicality because he's a physical player. But
yeah.
And I think the way he plays, and he runs offside all the time. I think he'll suit him the Italian league. I think in the Italian league, I think he'll cut the best.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. I'm not disrespecting him, and it's a shame that he's not working out at the moment. But it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Do I think he's going to go at the end of the season? May not. He might stay another season. Slap might think, you know what, let's give him another go. Because I think he's still got a year or 2 left on his contract. So they might just keep him there just to see if he improves. You never know. But I just don't think at this point, the way he's playing, I don't think he's the guy for us to be the number 9. This is why I keep screaming out for a number 9. We need another striker. We need that striker, someone like Isaac. He would be cold. Yeah. He would be so good for us, but again, he might be injury prone. Regarding today, performance, I thought he played good today. Darwin Núñez. I'm going to give him a little bit higher than yours. Rod's just a little bit higher. I thought he played all right today. He worked his socks off today in the game. He could have scored. I think he was a bit unlucky when I think it was Salah who played. He threw balled him and he kind of just came off his foot and it went up. It was a kind of a deflection. I think if he had a little bit more time on the ball, I reckon he would have probably put it in the back of the net. But that's been his story in it since he's been at Liverpool. But I thought he played all right. He tried. He's a try. I'll give him that. And for that, I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7.
I was going to say
just for his effort.
Yeah, I think effort as well. I thought we were dominating the air. I think he was making good passes. I think he was cutting back the ball really well. When it was about to go, I had it back in the box. He was good at that. Of course, not so much on the goal threat side. I don't think the players are trusting him. In my opinion, I don't think the players are trusting him. He rarely gets any service. But when he did get service, he missed. He didn't miss it. The keeper. It was a good save by the keeper. But yeah, it was a good shot on target. But it just wasn't enough to go past the keeper. No, I wanted him to score today. I wanted him to redeem himself. He scored the last game he played. He got benched, so I thought, you know, like if he would have scored again, he would probably redeem himself, and Slot would put more trust in him. But I think that at this point, you know, because you got Gakpo doing well, you got Diaz doing decent in that striker role. He played last, he scored in that striker role. Jota as well. So yeah, it's going to be quite hard for him to get in the team. But I think at the end of this season, we've got to see how he performs, see if he improves or whatnot, and then decide if he's going to stay or leave. For me, I think he's staying for another season. That's for me. But I think if they don't perform this season, I think they'll move him on. I heard that Barcelona put in a 30 million bid for him, but then Liverpool rejected straight away because the offer is insulting. That's what Liverpool.
Yeah, it should be more than that.
That's insulting. That is. But I think exactly Barcelona, the one the replacement for Lewandowski, because Lewandowski is not the youngest man in the world. You know, he can't play every game. You know, he's still got the good finish, but he's not the youngest man in the world. He's getting older. So Darwin Núñez going to Barcelona, yeah, that will be good for him, because I think that league is more, you know, more slower paced. I think could be good for him, and I think, you know, that will give him confidence to perform in the Champions Leagues and all that. Because Barcelona gets in it every year, don't they? They usually get in it most every year. But I think Darwin yesterday, I think he did well. Say 7 as well. I thought, you know, he was good. Effort, passes were on point. Some of the one pass he was faulty. One pass was faulty throughout that game, but I think he was good. It would be nice if he was more of a goal threat, because I don't think he gets service regularly.
That's the only thing what's missing from his game is goals. We brought him to score, and the thing about it, yeah, he's got the speed, he's got the ambition, and that, yeah, he wants to. He's trying, even though he knows 90% of our fan base are hating him. At least, not I say 85%. He knows he's not stupid. He's got his Instagram. The thing about it is, he disabled his Instagram a few months ago, then put it back on again. He gets to him, innit? He reads the stuff, and the stuff that they say about him. Okay, if you don't like him as a footballer, I understand, but don't go after his family, bros. You know what I mean? People are going after his family again. No mark idiots, and I guarantee these people are going after him. They're 10 years of age or they're 60. One of them.
It's like I said,
it's true.
Like I said about a couple people on YouTube, we could be winning in every single league. We could even win the league, but they'll just find time to dog Núñez.
Yeah.
It's just, to
me,
I
don't like him. Fair enough. If he's not good enough, fair enough.
To me,
don't be personal as attack on him.
I think, to me, there's nothing wrong with pointing out, like we just said now, that we don't think Núñez is not the guy for the Premier League. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's some people on YouTube that like find time to dog Núñez, and like I'm saying, like, what's their problem? You know, like it's like
nice, you know, isn't it?
That's not what he said. It. What's the problem?
I know it is.
That's the anger building up. The anger's building up.
Them kind of people, right, are not true Liverpool fans, and I'm saying
they're just trolls.
They're not true Liverpool fans. There's no point. Yeah, going on the stream. Yeah, we won against Leicester, but I'm going to find time to dog Núñez. There's no point doing a video there. He's there actually.
I don't hear you. That's the same piss off. I don't hear you.
This is why I'm very selective what show I go on. I know what I'm like. I know what I'm like, right? And like my mum used to tell me, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
There you go.
I'll go on Rod's show because I know Rod's the good guy. Yeah, and I know me and him, we have our little debate, but he's always respectful between us. I never disrespect him, never, ever. Because I am brought up that way.
Yeah, no. It's all respectful. But what you're saying, Toto, right? 100% right. I can't disagree with it. 100% right. Do you know what I mean? It's sad, really. It's sad, really, that he, you know, he can't make it in this league. Because I actually think that if he was to make it in this league, I actually feel that he'd be phenomenal.
He would smash it.
Yeah, he would be. It's kind of sad in a way. I feel sad for obviously the team, and I feel sad for him personally. Because as you said, Toto, and for that, you can see how much hard work he puts into his game. Do you know what I mean? You know, but it's just like he's not getting what we need out of it. If you understand what I'm getting at, you know what I mean. So listen, we just have to see how it goes with him and see, you know, whether he moves on this summer and we can try and get some good money for him and that. Do you know what I mean? And and just because I wanted to have a future. I wanted to have a future. I wanted to have a good future, but unfortunately, it's not at Liverpool.
No, just not at Liverpool. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So what we're giving? Yeah, we've done Darwin Núñez. So the next one, these are Cody Gakpo. For me, player of the match, Alcantara, 10+10. Best player on the pitch, my boy Cody Gakpo. Bigged him up from a couple of years ago, me and Rods and Toto. Yeah. When Mans were calling him Gakpo, he's the guy. When I saw him in that Euro, gone, he was the guy, joint top goal scorer with Harry Kane. We got the golden boots. Gakpo, best left winger we got for me, better than Diaz. Don't care what anyone says. Diaz has got the skill and he looks better on the ball, but when it comes to where it matters, Gakpo's the guy for me.
Gakpo starts over him every time.
Yeah, he starts over.
This is not me dogging Diaz. This is just
no, I'm not dogging Diaz. I just think I prefer him to Diaz. That's it.
Yeah.
He's getting goals, isn't he? He's getting goals.
10 out of 10.
Do you know what it is with Gakpo and Day, and what I like about him? He's very spiritual as well. He's very spiritual.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like into his gospel music and into sort of like the church and that. Do you know what I mean? So when you got someone like that, that's heavily spiritual like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they're always going to do well because they're humble. They're humble in what they're doing.
Humble.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think Cody Gakpo and Day is a phenomenal player.
So we bought Haaland in January.
I don't want him again.
No, I would. I would.
I don't want him again.
Haaland, you wouldn't want Erling Haaland at Liverpool.
No, I want Rashford.
Nah, no. We don't need Rashford though.
No, Rashford cooks in Liverpool.
Man, I want Haaland, man.
He does, but I think I like target man strikers.
Imagine Haaland in our team. Come on, man.
The thing is,
what it is? He's got the wrong attitude, Haaland. Haaland's got the wrong attitude.
I don't care about his attitude as long as he gets goals.
Nah, because he's the sort of person that will either get himself punched up or something on the team punched up.
Yeah, or basically, he's one of the guys that cause friction in the dressing room.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Bit like what you remember? Do you remember? Leroy Sané and Mane had that little fallout.
Yeah.
And Mane punched him up.
So he don't ramp. Mane don't ramp, He don't ramp, And where's Sané now? He's that figure, isn't he? Where's Sané?
Sané's still at Bayern Munich.
Yeah, Bayern Munich, isn't it?
Yeah, because I think with Mane
Mane don't ramp,
No.
Oh, did Mane punch up someone up in Saudi Arabia as well?
No. I don't think so. He might have. I don't know.
Now, where did he go? Where did Mane go after Liverpool? Where did he go again?
He went Bayern Munich, then he went...
and then he had that fight. Yeah, I remember that. And they punished him for it, not Sané. And Sané is the one that instigated it.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently it was kind of racial.
Racial, he's black himself.
Yeah, but he can do that colorism thing, can't he? Because he's like a lighter colour than...
It don't matter, but he's still black though.
I know, but he can still do it.
Oh,
he can still do that kind of thing, like, because colorism is a form of racism.
Yeah, but then he looks at the fool because if someone's racist to him, if a white person is racist to him, they're not gonna go, you're light black. They're just gonna call him the N-word.
Yeah, of course they could. Yeah, we know this, but it's unfortunately
very strange. That is
still done, and then I think Mane put it this way, you don't say the sort of things to Mane and get away.
Mane don't ramp. I know that.
Yeah, well, Mane is a very humble. Mane is that sort of person. He's very humble.
Yeah.
But like, if you piss him off, well, that's it.
Yeah, it's one of them.
And
what you're saying about Dominic? He's a bit like Gomez. He messed with Gomez. Gomez don't ramp either.
Listen, you see, hench. You see how hench Mane is, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not able to get punched up by him. I'm not able for that.
No. He's quite broad, isn't he?
He's quite broad. When you see him and Dave, because when he was with Liverpool, he trains hard.
Yeah.
And most of that sort of like physique that he's got, most of it, a lot of it is natural physique,
Yeah.
Remember that is natural physique, yeah. because when he was in Senegal and place there, remember they ran their walk everywhere, you know.
I know.
And it's a different climate to sort of like England, and then you sweat out a lot, and then sweat out a lot. When I was in Jamaica, yeah, when I went to Jamaica for a couple of weeks, yeah, I lost so much weight. Much weight I lost, and I must have lost about 2 stone. Do you know what I mean?
The heat and the heat and the nice fruit and stuff like that.
But what it is at the day, what it is, the climate is such as if you have a big food and you go out on road and think that you're out on road all day and you're sweating out, you don't even feel it. You know what I mean? You don't even feel it, and you don't even notice it. And then so like, what happens at the day, right? You go to sort of like Jamaica or one of the islands there. You go there and you might be a double XL, yeah. When you come back, you're a single L.
That is because the way it is over in England, the heat over it, it's stuffy, and it's not a nice breeze. Over there, it's nice cooling, and it's like normal. And I know what you're saying.
It's over there, and then it's proper heat. It's just it is a right proper heat because like most of the places that you go in the Caribbean are surrounded by sea. You get the climate for the sea, and then that kind of keeps you at a coolish temperature. You know what I mean? And it just does the natural things that it do. And it's like that in Africa. So when you see people like Mane and Day, right, and see how he's built and his physique, most of that physique that he's got is literally at the end of the day natural. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, he goes to football, he trains and this and that tops it up. Do you know what I mean? When he was with Southampton, he was a menace, brother. Do you remember what he done to us?
No, I don't remember for Southampton.
No, listen, right? We beat Southampton at Anfield, yeah?
Yeah.
7 o'clock. We beat Southampton at Anfield, and Mane wasn't playing because he was injured, yeah?
Yeah.
And we beat them, right? It was at Anfield. And obviously got to play him again in the league, right? And we went to Southampton, right? And Mane in the day was, obviously fit to play, but he was on the bench, yeah? And I think he was winning something like 2-0.
Yeah.
Mane, come on, brother. And he twists up our team. He twists us up. Man, I'm telling you, he twists us up, you know? Because remember the day, so like Klopp wanted him from when he was in Salzburg, yeah?
Yeah.
Klopp wanted him, and the now he goes, no, I want that player. And like, so obviously Southampton, and he twists us up and everything, and they end up winning 3-2. They end up winning 3-2 or something, like 3 or 4-2, one of them things there. But Mane scored a couple, and he set up some, right? The end of that season, Mane was with Liverpool, right? Klopp said, no, he's coming to Liverpool now. I'm not hearing nothing. He's coming to Liverpool now, and he bought him in a day, right? And when he come to Liverpool, he was just doing a madness. Do you know what I mean? Mane, a lot of people in the day, right? Obviously, we know. A lot of people don't realise how much of a good a player Mane was. Do you know what I mean? He was just phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? He was clocking up numbers, and assists like what Salah's doing now. And I tend to think it in the day, right? I tend to think one of the reasons why Salah, obviously, he's breaking records and he's doing this and do that, is because Mane's not there.
Obviously, if Mane would have been there, they would have been sharing it. So obviously, if you look at it at that point, you know. So what we say, Dominic Szoboszlai subs.
I
thought he played good, Dominic, when he came on.
He got a yellow card, though, didn't he? He can't play.
But he don't need to play against West Ham. Got Curtis Jones.
Yeah, he got Curtis Jones, and he got sort of like Elliot as well, isn't it?
And the thing about it, because we're going to have Curtis Jones, right? That'll give him a rest. So when we play the Man U game, he's going to be ready even more. So these little suspensions for one game. If you've got a good team, like a decent team where we can fall back on, like we've got Sobol, we've got Curtis Jones, it's not really going to hurt us as much because West Ham, we should win that game. So I'm going to give what you giving him, Dominic Szoboszlai, Toto?
Szoboszlai.
He's a sub.
5.
5. Jota.
5.
Yeah, 5.
To give all them 5 in it.
Yeah.
Endo 5. 5. So, what we're giving Arnie Slot? Arnie Slot. La 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 la.
What it's finished like is that he's not playing Chiesa.
Yeah. And Endo.
Yeah. I think over done well, so I'll say 8.
I'll give him a 9.
Yeah.
Right.
You say Solo?
I'm gonna give Arnie Slot. I'm gonna give him this instead. Arnie Slot. La 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 la. I'll give it Arnie Slot. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 9 as well.
Yeah, man. I like that.
He's growing on me. Arnie Slot's growing on me, you know, Brad.
Yeah, I hate to say it. But I like that.
I hate to say it. What are you about, man? Don't say it.
But you know when you say
I know
that,
what you mean. I know what you mean.
yeah, you know.
There's a clap and that. I know. I understand, man.
Nah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
today, he is growing on me.
Yeah, man.
And
I love his interviews. I do. He'll raw call out anyone, you know.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, you know.
But Klopp never used to do that. But you know, Slot will call out anybody if his team, if they're not doing good or anything like that. Yeah, he calls them out, and I think in a way that's a good thing. That is because if you're calling them out and he don't do it disrespectful, he does it in a way to say, you know what, you did play good, but you should do better. And I think obviously when the players hear that, yeah, they want to play for him. And I think when training comes, you know, when he does the team sheet and all that, yeah, them players, that makes them work harder in training. You get me?
Oh, yeah.
Because with Slot, yeah, with Klopp, brilliant manager, one of the best Liverpool managers of all time, after Shackling Paisley and Dalglish. You're looking at Klopp, yeah, but I think he was more of a guy who put his arm around them and reassured them everything could be all right. Slot don't seem like that kind of person, does he? Slot's the kind of person. Do your stuff on the training ground, then you get picked for the match. If you don't, you're not going to get picked. And I'll tell you that you're not going to get picked.
You think Slot was more of the manager type?
Slot, yeah.
Yeah,
You mean Klopp? You mean Klopp?
He's more of the manager type.
Towards the end, yeah.
I think what he did in the day, right? It's you know what it is as well. It's two conflicting styles, isn't it? You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I think,
different styles.
Yeah, I think both of them worked for the era of the time. You know what I mean? That Scott worked for this Scott way he does things worked for this era, and then obviously what Klopp's thing worked for the era that he brought us to. You know what I mean? I think in order for Liverpool to get where they are, I think you needed something like Slot.
Bit more ruthless.
Right. But now we want to take up levels now, right? Yeah. We're going to take up levels, obviously from Klopp. So now you need something like Slot now. That's going to be sort of like, you know, wait, you play good, you'll be in the team. If you don't play good, you're not going to be in the team.
Yeah.
So I think that's making them play better.
Right, yeah. And I think it's working for the next phase of Liverpool's success.
Yeah.
It's working, yeah.
So that's it, man. That's it. It's done.
Yeah.
Another show done in the bag. Big up to everybody, man. Let me just get rid of this. There you go.
Big up to
everybody.
I'll probably do mine tomorrow about 6 or half.
Yeah. Let's give me a call.
Yeah, I will definitely. I'll shout you because what I might do a hate along tomorrow evening.
Hate along, yeah. You're gonna hate on everyone in the Premier League.
Arsenal playing Ipswich, innit? So I might do a hate along for that.
If they lose, if they lose tomorrow, they're done. If they lose tomorrow, they're done.
If they lose, then
They're done.
I told you what I'm going to do if Klopp wins the league. Klopp wins the league and Champions League.
You're gonna, oh yeah, Arsenal fan TV.
I'm going down. I'm going a gate crashing it. Punch up Robbie.
Just get your camera, yeah, your little roadie microphone, and stand outside. I'm outside the headquarters, Arsenal fan TV. I'm hopefully to talk to the gaffer, Robbie. We're still waiting for him, been here. Them ones, them ones.
Yeah.
I guarantee you know how much views that will get.
Yeah, oh mate, I'm going down there, bro.
Yeah.
And listen, you wait. If we do it,
if we do it, yeah. We're not saying we're gonna do it. Whoever's watching this can clip all the one here, whatever, yeah. We're not saying we're gonna win the league. We're just saying if.
If it happens, Arsenal fan TV is getting invaded.
Liverpool's getting invaded.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But,
I'm gonna go up there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going up there for
the parade.
If things go right, parade. I'm going for parade. Yeah.
We'll have a meeting space. We'll decide the meeting space outside the Shagley Gates. How about that one? Yeah. Outside the Shagley Gates, where you are, right there, outside the Shagley Gates. Yeah. We'll meet there at a certain time, and that's it. Done. We'll go up there. Liverpool, drive up there and flipping in the city, watch the parade, get there like the day before, so we can see what Liverpool's like, get it early hours in the morning, and we'll make sure we get that parade, because I'm not missing this. We were robbed of our last parade because it was the COVID. We were robbed of it, really. We had it, but it just wasn't the same, because when we won it, I know we won it, but it just wasn't the same because of the COVID and all that. This time, it's ready.
We had a parade that season before we won the Champions League, innit?
Yeah. You got to know it. When you win the Champions League, you have to have a parade.
A parade, but the second one, obviously, when we won the league, we couldn't have a parade because of the COVID season.
Yeah,
but do you remember when they had the parade for the Champions League?
Yeah.
Did you see Klopp on the bus?
Yeah, he was drunk, hadn't he?
It's up.
Yeah, he was drunk. Yeah, he was drunk.
He kept on popping beer, didn't he?
He don't care, man. He don't care. He was one of the guys, isn't it? He was one of the guys. That's why I loved him.
Yeah.
So that's it, man.
As I said, obviously the last thing, I think that's what we needed for that era. But now it's a new era.
We need to just go out and win things now, win everything.
We need a new way of thinking now.
I want a serial winner.
Yeah, that's what
I don't care if he's not going around hooking players and doing that. I just want Arne Slot just to do his thing, and I just want to win trophies. Yeah. We're the biggest club, and I want to act like one and win the trophies. Yeah. That's what I want. I'm not none of this business. I just want to go out and just destroy everyone.
Yeah,
destroy everyone. I don't care who it is. So, Toto, what you saying, man? We got the show on. When's the play? When do we play next, lads?
Sunday.
So Saturday, I'm going to be doing the play line up on Saturday with the game for Sunday. Saturday. So Toto, go and do what you're saying. What you doing?
Yeah, more content will be on my TikTok channel. I'm going to get on my TikTok course, my YouTube channel. It's a bit dead for videos. So I'm going to do some videos on my YouTube, Premier League previews, small 5-6 minute videos. So try to get the content up there. So go check that on my YouTube. Yeah, that's what's coming up, man. I'm on.
And Rods?
The same. I'm gonna do the match review.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna do sort of like try and do sort of like a hate along tomorrow evening. Saturday, or sometime on Saturday, I'm gonna do a match preview for the game on Sunday. I want me to watch the game live on Sunday because I'm working. But what I'll do is like later on, I will catch it on Liverpool TV, and then like Monday I'll just do my review on Monday and that. But listen, there's a lot of good stuff coming up from us. And do remember, in the new year, we're going to be starting up our spaces on Twitter. We're going to start our spaces, so come in.
Spaces, yeah.
Come in, have a chat, but don't be disrespectful.
It's going to be all three of us. So basically, all three of us will have the admin privileges.
Yeah.
And we're going to call it episode. So when we do the first episode, we're just going to call it the same, but it's going to be #1, #2, #3 every time we do episodes. So we will do it once a week, and we'll do, I think, probably on a Wednesday or something in the midweek.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. If you obviously, if you want to come in and talk about all things Liverpool, yes, come in. But
Of course.
I'm just saying it today. So like, don't be disrespectful to us and anybody else that's in this place, because that won't be tolerated. You know what I mean? We're not going to be on these places every day where like everybody's going like a pack of animals. No, we're not. We don't do that around here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We respect each other. So you know what I mean. That's one of the big things that are coming up, and also hopefully in the new year I'm going to try and get some podcasts going as well, where all three of us can like talking on podcasts and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff, but there's a lot of exciting things coming up.
Yeah, new stuff for us, because we don't want to just be the same when I start going up. Because if you just stay the same, you'd stagnated like that. I get bored after a while. We've done our thing in a year. Next year we add something else.
Yeah. We're keep on going and some lot of new stuff. So tune in and see what you think. Do you know what I mean? See what you think about our faces. See what you think about our podcast. See what you think about our channel and that. You know what I mean? But most of all, we always respect people like each other, and we always respect people in the chat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Remember the saying that we do this for the love, you know?
Yeah, for the love of it.
We don't do this for clout. We don't do this for clout. We don't get recognised. However, if you get recognised along the way and we're able to make that,
obviously that's the goal, but we love it first.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you're able to make the money, that's fine. But remember the day, we do this for the love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Remember the other day, another same thing as Toto. I'm gonna be doing little stuff on my channel, stuff on my TikTok. Saturday I'll be back on Saturday to do the play lineup for the West Ham game. But also I'll be on your channel as well, Rod. Just give me a bell tomorrow and we're jumping on there, help you out and do that. And plus, in the podcast in the new year as well. Can't wait to start that, all three of us. But we're gonna come up with a name.
Yeah,
we'll figure out a name. We're gonna come up with a name, so it'll be the same name and it'll be our podcast, and that'll be space only, which I'm very looking forward to. But if I set it up on my X and bring you guys, and I've got the premium X, so when I go live, when you're all free with me, it's going to be exposed to more people because I've got the premium. The podcast goes out to massive loads of people, and there's a chance that if we get views, we can get sponsors as well.
You know that premium,
yeah.
Is that the one for £11 a month?
No, it's gone up now though. I got it when it was on sale, but it's probably a little bit more than It's premium, so you get a blue tick marker, and plus you can get.
I've got blue.
Oh, there you go then. So you can do it as well.
I've got a blue tick marker and thing. So what's that enables you to do?
Basically, you can record for longer spaces. When you do spaces, it goes out to a wider audience, not just like local. It goes out to a wider audience. Plus, you get more if you get lots of views on your spaces. You get people who want to sponsor you, and you can make money off it. Bit like YouTube, but probably better than YouTube actually, because it's you can get bigger quicker. That's why people do spaces as well.
I pay £11 a month.
I pay a little bit less than you because I got it when it was on the sale before Christmas. So I pay a little bit less. So yeah.
What about this is what I want to ask. When you do a live, can you do a live on Twitter?
Yeah, you can do a live on Twitter. Yeah. So when you go live, when we go live on Twitter, see if you've done it through the OBS, you don't have to pay. But when you're with StreamYard, you got to pay that extra to have X. This one like StreamYard. I mean,
you got to pay extra for the X thing there.
Yeah, but if you're on OBS, it's free. You can add X and you don't have to pay extra.
Yeah, because every time I'm paying for my StreamYard. Yeah. Every time I will add X, and then when I schedule it, I'll add X, right?
Yeah.
But when it goes live and it disconnects, yeah, disconnects. So then I connect. So then
StreamYard.
So when I do, I connect it back up, and it's got the box that go live. When I press to go live, it disconnects again, and keep on.
You gotta pay extra.
Yeah.
This is why I like StreamYard.
Oh. All right.
So yeah,
then.
that's it, man. That's it, man. So I'm signing out, man. Big up to everybody.
Love.
Big up to everyone. And to all the haters that said that Liverpool was gonna fail, up the Reds. Big up.
Where's your big mouth now? Where's your big fucking fat mouth now?
And we're up, Nunes.